Hey folks, it's Kimberly Crow, and we are back with another episode of Entrepreneur Experts Cafe. This time I'm bringing back to you Brenda Kaye, who is a hypnosis expert. Brenda, welcome to the program.
Hello, Kimberly. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, we're going to talk today about the power of hypnosis and self-hypnosis and all kinds of ways that we can access the subconscious to be able to unlock shit that's in there. So, Brenda, tell us a little bit about how you became a hypnosis expert.
Sure. Well, I fell into hypnosis purely by accident. I signed up for a hypnosis school that needed some guinea pigs to practice on, and I really didn't know what I was in for. I was just kind of at a point in my life where I was lost and looking for some purpose and focus and direction. And I thought, why not do this hypnosis if it can help? And so it was in my third hypnosis session, I had an Oprah aha moment, like the clouds parted, the sun shines down. And I hear this voice telling me, Brenda, hypnosis is what you're meant to do with your life. It's how you help people. And it felt right. And so I trained as a hypnotist. And so I like to say that I was hypnotized to become a hypnotist.
Oh, I love that. That's totally fantastic. I believe that. It's like the power of suggestion that went into your little brain was like, okay, now I got to do this thing, right? For other people as well. That's super powerful.
Yeah. And it really gave me a sense of how powerful the mind is. And something I just didn't realize. I didn't realize how powerful I was to cultivate clarity, to cultivate different emotions, to cultivate the life that I wanted. And I wanted to be able to do that for other people.
Okay. What can be altered in somebody's life in a positive way with the power of hypnosis?
Well, basically, pretty much anything. In the first 7 years of our lives, we're developing a sense of who we are and how we deal with the world. And everything that happens to us in those first 7 years just gets locked into our programming. And that's where we develop our habits, our thoughts, our beliefs, our behaviors. And a lot of those behaviors, habits, and thoughts that served us or that got in there in those first 7 years, they no longer serve us as adults. But after the age of 7, we develop kind of like a firewall that protects all of that information. And then it's really hard to change what's locked in there. Now, with hypnosis, we break through that firewall and we can rewrite that programming like we're rewriting or updating the software on our computer or the apps on our phone. Just like all of our apps need updating, they only work for so long, and then we need to rewrite it.
Because we've changed a little bit and have brought other things in that need a little bit of adjustment, maybe some false beliefs, maybe some erroneous ideas. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. False beliefs, limiting behaviors, or just emotional connections. To food, to other people.
Oh. So now we're getting to topics that I definitely recognize with hypnosis. I've heard a lot about like smoking cessation or giving up smoking, quitting smoking through hypnosis. I've heard a lot about weight loss through hypnosis. Do you work with both of those characteristics?
I started my practice in 2001, and I primarily worked with people that wanted to stop smoking because it was a habit that we could just eliminate. We can just be done with it. Now, I do work with a lot of clients for weight management, but weight is a little more complicated because there's so much attached to it as far as the emotion goes, and you can't take away food like cigarettes. And so we deal with it from those different aspects. We change, how they eat, what they want to eat, how they feel about themselves, confidence, self-esteem, all of that.
I love it. All right. So when people are looking for help and find you, where are they in life? What's happening with them? And where do they come from generally?
A lot of people come to me after they've tried everything else to change their habits. They've done all the diets, they've done the programs, and they're just kind of at their wits' ends. And they are just hoping that hypnosis is like the magic elixir that they're just willing to try after they've tried everything else. And it To me, it really is the magic elixir because it gets deep down into the places that they didn't go before, and it creates lasting changes.
I love that. For your better health, for your positive attitude, a lot of positivity in there can change and shift just by working with the subconscious. All right, so awesome. If people want to work with you directly, if they're like, now I need me some Brenda Kaye, what can they do in order to get a hold of you?
They can visit my website, which is brendahypnotist.com. They can schedule a free consultation.
BrendaHypnotist.com, and you'll be able to get Brenda and her beautiful blonde hair on there. You'll be able to schedule a one-on-one conversation with her and see what you can do in order to access your subconscious mind and all of the amazing things within it. All right, Brenda, thank you so much for carving time out of your day to be with us today. I truly appreciate it. I know you're a busy woman. Before we let you go, any final words for our crew?
I would just love to thank you for having me here. And I want people to know how truly powerful they are to create the positive changes that they desire in their life.
All right. Words to live by. You are powerful. Check it out. Brenda Kaye and BrendaHypnotist.com. I'm Kimberly Crow. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Thank you.